Ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk just blasted Law Firm 1, the same law firm that purchased the Steele dossier on behalf of Democrats, the same law firm that Michael Sussman and Mark Elias and others worked for, the same law firm that was used as an intermediary for the Clinton campaign and the DNC to purchase and outsource their myths, their hoaxes, their absurd spin on everything. So Elon Musk just now completely obliterated on Twitter, and read the entire title. He essentially testified yet again. He made his case known, and he made his viewpoint known about the Durham probe special counsel, bolstering it, defending it, and basically going to bat for Donald Trump. And rightfully so. I'll read you what he said. Looking for hardcore street fighters, not white shoe lawyers like Perkins or Coie who thrive on corruption. Now, that's another law firm that he doesn't like. Then he writes, there will be blood. And so, this is interesting. The entire thread is Tesla is building a hardcore litigation department where we directly initiate and execute lawsuits. The team will reportedly direct to me. Please send 3 to 5 bullet points describing evidence of exceptional ability. Justice@tesla.com. My commitment, we will never seek victory in a just case against us, even if we will probably win. See, now Elon Musk has at least the perception among the world, within the world, that his character is a different type of character, or that his moral compass is a different type of moral compass than Democrats who just vote blue no matter who. It takes a special type of human being to only vote Democrat and disown friends and family and just feel this vitriol and contempt towards anything Republican or conservative or anything that deviates from, or Green Party. There's a certain type of human being who only votes blue no matter who. And then there's a certain type of being like Elon Musk, or me, or you, watching. I'm not bound by a political party, neither is Elon Musk. So right then and there, you have critical thinking skills. And no matter how smart you are, there are brilliant people out there. There are people celebrated for their intellect who will only vote blue no matter who, or who view Trump as a menace when they can't, they lack the wisdom to differentiate between who Donald Trump is, who Elon Musk is, who Tulsi Gabbard is, who Ron DeSantis is, and the media reaction, the apoplectic, hysterical media opposition to who they are and what they've accomplished. You can look at just look at the economy. Inflation, 8 to 9%. That's the fall to the Democratic Party. I wrote about that in the Federalist in October. The article is below. I predicted the stock market crash, by the way. Subscribe to the Stock Market Crash channel. After this segment, go to the Stock Market Crash channel and then go to the Bitcoin Crash to 10,000 or lower channel. I have 2 segments right after this one. I'm going to do 12 videos today. I'm going to provide content for all my amazing viewers, and I love you all. We're over 197,000 subscribers. It's because of you. I want you throughout the day to just tell yourself how awesome and wonderful and amazing you are, especially from my perspective, because you're watching this channel, and we're over 197,000 subs. I'm growing the Bitcoin Crash to 10,000 or below channel. I don't want that to happen, but my God almighty, Tether and Coinbase, Tether almost certainly will go bankrupt within the near future, within the next 2 years. I don't want that to happen, but unfortunately it will. It's not backed by a dollar. A stable coin is not one Tether to one US dollar. That's absurd. That is ridiculous. So Bitcoin Crash to 10,000 or below channel, and Bitcoin will then descend along with the stock market that will continue to descend. We're not even close. We're not even close to the bottom. That's like standing at the top of the Grand Canyon and looking down. We're not even close. Subscribe to those 2 channels. I have segments right after this one on those 2 channels. If you want to support my work, my Patreon is below. Become a member of this channel. And I will have I will have a live stream tomorrow evening, almost certainly. So tomorrow evening I'll have a live stream. So be there for the live stream tomorrow evening. But ladies and gentlemen, he's going after Perkins Coie, law firm one, the law firm that was utilized by the Democratic Party who Michael Sussman worked for, the law firm that Michael Sussman worked for, to funnel false allegations, false statements about Alpha Bank to the false statements to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. They were false statements. They were fabricated, user-created lies. Robbie Mook just, by the way, completely betrayed and turned on Hillary Clinton. So it doesn't take much. A very small case, just one legal statute. He's on trial, Sussman, for lying to the FBI, for lying to James Baker, James Comey's legal counsel at the Bureau, for Sussman saying that he's coming on behalf of himself and not on behalf of Clinton, which he was on behalf of Clinton. He was going there on behalf of Clinton. He was billing the Clinton campaign and Democratic Party. And he texted the Bureau legal counsel, James Baker, top attorney at the Bureau, saying, I just have something for the FBI. I'm not coming on behalf of a client. I'm going on behalf of myself as a good citizen, basically. He's caught red-handed, and he is the lowest person in terms of the rankings of individuals that the Clinton campaign and the Democratic Party hired against Trump. See, you might not like Trump's personality. You might not like what he stands for. You might think he's a menace to democracy. But it is the antithesis of democracy to pay an attorney or pay a law firm to serve as a conduit to deceiving media and infiltrating government agencies because you think, based on an outgoing Democratic Party administration's intelligence assessment, that another country wanted you to know that Bernie Sanders was cheated. Okay, Bernie Sanders was cheated. They're claiming that Bernie Sanders, the DNC emails, they're still claiming the following absurd nonsense: that Bernie Sanders being cheated and the DNC emails showing that Bernie Sanders was cheated is an example of another country. So we read those emails because another country wanted you to know that the DNC couldn't even have a functioning primary. So that is what another country wants you to know. Do you understand the logic here? The DNC emails were published because of a wide-ranging cyber plot and assault against our democracy. Don't you get it? And so I think the richest man in the world, not that wealth correlates with wisdom, okay? You can look at the Microsoft owner for that. But not that wealth correlates with wisdom. But wealth oftentimes correlates with intellect, at least, or critical thinking skills. At least he has critical thinking skills. Very much so. And he possesses wisdom, Elon Musk. If he can look at the law firm one, the law firm that's stated within the indictments of Sussman, and I believe also Danchenko, but Sussman for sure. But they're linked to Danchenko because it was Mark Elias who testified against Sussman, his colleague at that law firm, who helped outsource the Steele dossier, which was full of lies. The intelligence assessment that stated the Kremlin wanted Trump was an assessment. That's like a viewpoint. It was not categorically, there was no categorical proof. They indicted Russian intelligence officials based on Company 1. Company 1 was, you guessed it, outsourced by Law Firm 1 at the behest of Clinton and Democrats. Company 1 was a tech company that did not give DNC servers to the Federal Bureau of Investigation even after James Comey asked for them. And so you have a situation where This entire story is believed to be true by tens of millions of people. Even after the Mueller probe found no evidence of anyone conspiring against the country, not one person, from Julian Assange to Donald Trump, and Assange should be free, has ever been indicted for working alongside a Russian intelligence official. Ever. It's never happened. It's never ever happened before. Bottom line is that all of this can be seen by everyone. The entire world knows this. Democrats look at this and say, you can't prove anything. Well, we were very worried about national security because James Clapper and John Brennan said it was a national security issue. Yeah, those were outgoing Democratic Party partisans from basically President Obama's administration's intelligence chiefs. What did you think they were going to say? It's not, first of all, it's not national security if any country hacks a political party, and you don't even know, without a shadow of a doubt, that the DNC was. So, again, you are relying on a third-party tech firm that didn't give its servers to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. See, these are very simple. It's like, if you have critical thinking skills, you understand it's an obvious setup. Okay? The people who look at Elon Musk and they don't like him, they're the ones who want this entire system completely influenced by the Democratic Party, its law firms, social media algorithms that are influenced by Democratic senators who write a letter saying, we don't like this type of information because it harms people, and they can't prove it. But in their apoplectic and hysterical manner, it's always information we don't like harms people. And then they go through the same playbook. They accuse people. They investigate people. They find nothing in most cases. But the media then says, oh, he's an operative of the Kremlin. Oh, he did a bad thing. Oh, this. And it's a public relations whirlwind, a public relations tornado, monstrosity, a public relations tsunami. Because Democrats don't run on policies. If they did, they wouldn't cheat Bernie Sanders, who is also a tool of the Democratic Party. And the whole thing's this gigantic racket. And they say that Trump lies. Nobody has lied more than media and the Democratic Party and Democratic politicians in the past 5 years. Because Trump, every single time he said he didn't work with Russia, he was telling the truth. Every single time, which was about 10,000 times a day, they said Trump worked with the Kremlin. That was a lie. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. Go right now to the stock market crash channel. Go right now to the Bitcoin crash to 10,000 or below channel. Thank you so very, very much. You are awesome. Please tell your friends about all three channels.